What is going on, guys? My name is Slcmof. I'm back again with another video, and hopefully my mic isn't too loud. And I just wanted to talk about Batman killing in the DCEU. Because at the end of Batman v Superman, which of course Batman does kill in Batman v Superman, he gives a speech, and he says that men are still good. And if you want more analysis on that speech, I'll have the video linked in the description below where I talked about Batman killing. And although I was disappointed that Batman kills in Batman v Superman, because I do like a Batman that is non-lethal, he's a character that's built from the ground up, all the way from batarangs to his Batclaw to his gadgets to be non-lethal. And I think it's kind of paradoxical in a sense, paradoxical as Lexington would say, to have Batman kill. I will say, though, at the end of the movie, he gave a speech that I'm quite certain was vindicative of the fact that he no longer kills. He says that men are still good. We may fight, we may kill, but at the end of the day, you know, men are not innately evil. Basically, paraphrasing, of course. And this footage from 2015, I think, provides a little more analysis on Batman killing. Now, I gave a poll on April 1st, and maybe people are messing with me. And there's only 80 votes, so by no means is this a scientific poll. I'm not saying that it is, but you know, I was surprised because the don't care and quite like it, so our thoughts on Batman killing and Batman v Superman, or in general, the don't care, or people that actually quite like Batman killing, combined to equal more than people that are not a fan, like myself, of Batman killing. So it's very interesting, and you know, people say he kills in all the movies, and that's very true. So it is personal preference. I was expecting it to be more of not a fan because of the Arkham games, and because of my following on Twitter and YouTube, etc., is fans of the Arkham games, where Batman does not kill and has a strict code against killing. So yeah, but the point is, it's preference. Some people like it, some people don't. But the point is, I think that my camp has come and won through here, because we see something. You guys can't hear the audio on this, but this is leaked Suicide Squad footage. It's actually from 2015, May 2015. So about 10 months ago, this came out. You know, pretty much 11 now, and we can see a piece of footage that I think is very vindicative of Bruce Wayne's speech, and provides more evidence for people like myself that are opposed to Batman killing, and you'll see it right here in a moment. And again, people might have already pointed this out, and you know, if not, then I'm sorry that, or if so, then I'm sorry that I'm beating a dead horse here. But if you take a look, Batman is chasing the Joker mobile right here, and what do you see missing on the Batmobile? There's something missing. Can you spot it out? We'll play those like I Spy games where you can like spot out the person that's missing. I'll just tell you straight away, there's no minigun. There's no minigun on the Batmobile, and we can see that in the Batmobile, there's supposed to be a minigun right here. And we saw in Batman v Superman, Batman killed with the minigun on the front of his Batmobile. He actually blew up one of the white trucks when he was chasing in the chase scene. Not only did he blow up one of the trucks, but he also killed people with the minigun on his Batwing. So he killed people with the minigun on the Batmobile in the chase scene, and he also killed people with the Batwing. We saw that actually in the San Diego Comic-Con teaser, if you remember, a while ago. The point is, people were saying, and one of the biggest arguments, which I think had a lot of validity at the time, that Batman was not going to kill in Batman v Superman, was that, well, why are Harley Quinn and Joker alive? If Batman is a cold, hard killer in this DCEU, then why are Joker and Harley alive, as we saw them chasing in Suicide Squad? But remember, that was when we thought that Suicide Squad was a prequel to Batman v Superman, at which point we know that it is indeed not. All three of the DCEU movies are in perfect chronological order. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Suicide Squad, in that order, from 1 to 3. The only thing that's confusing is that the fourth movie, Wonder Woman, is going to be a prequel to all three, but you know, it's World War I, it's not rocket science, we can all pick up on that, but that's just something to keep in mind, that all three movies are in order. This takes place after the events of Batman v Superman. This takes place probably with Batman. He's going to be trying to gather the Justice League. We're going to see a little bit of it, not much, but I guarantee you there will be commentary on Batman's killing role, because they know it was going to be controversial. Zack Snyder knew it was going to be controversial, because even somebody like my dad, who's never read a comic in his life, and watches some of the Batman movies where people point out again and again that he does kill. You know, and it's true, but people know that Batman doesn't kill. That's his rule, you know what I mean? And people are in favor of, some people are not, but everybody knows Batman doesn't kill. There's two rules of anything Batman. 1, Batman shall not kill. And 2, you shall not reveal the Joker's name or his identity. And those are two things that are going to be happening this year, whether you like it or not. But there's a bright side at the end of the tunnel for, well, maybe not for the Joker thing. If we don't like the Joker name, then we're screwed. However, the Batman thing, because it seems that he's redeemed himself. And again, I not to be like, oh, I'm so smart or whatever, but I did think that. I did think that that's what I took out of his speech, that men are still good, is that he's like, life has value. There is value intrinsically to life. Whereas in the events of Batman v Superman, he didn't think so. He didn't think that Clark Kent's life had any value. He didn't think anybody, if just these low-level thugs. He even says in Batman v Superman, criminals are like weeds, Alfred. You take one out and one comes back in. So he thinks that almost he kills out of habit. And that is very different from the comics. Even in The Dark Knight Returns, Batman does kill, but he does not kill compulsively. And even though it is true that Batman does kill in The Dark Knight Returns, Batman kills compulsively in Batman v Superman and in the DCEU. And but I think that that's gone. And we can see. Here's the one thing I could think of. The one thing I could think of is that the minigun is going to be post in CGI. It's going to be put in CGI later. And that's why. But here's the thing. Either way, if there is a minigun right here, why does Batman not just blow up the Joker mobile? Why doesn't he just kill them right now? Because that's what he did in Batman v Superman. He had no problem doing so. I think that Batman doesn't kill anymore. I think it's really that simple. I can't come to any other conclusion. And it's not like they're CGIing this in, because we see in the Batman v Superman set, I've got 4 pictures here, the minigun is on the set. So it's not like they CGI the minigun in, they once it shoots, they CGI the muzzle flash in, but it is actually attached. So I think that Batman's taken the minigun off of the Batmobile, he's taken the minigun off of the Batwing, and he doesn't kill anymore. I think it really is that simple. I can't come to any other conclusion. And a fan pointed out, I did not see this at all. In my live stream, somebody pointed out to me, I went back and I'll be like, he's like, did you realize that in the Suicide Squad footage, the Batmobile doesn't have a minigun on it? And I was like, really? And this just provides more evidence to the theory that Batman Men Are Still Good, or the Bruce Wayne Men Are Still Good speech is his redemption. Because Batman v Superman in many ways is a redemption story for Bruce Wayne from the very beginning to, when everything's good, and till the middle when he goes batshit crazy. Pun intended, batshit crazy. Okay, anyway. And in the final act when he's redeemed his view of mankind and morality and that kind of thing. So take it for what you will. I'm not saying it's 100% confirmed, but just something I pointed. I think I'm confident now. In the combination with the speech thing, in combination with what's going on with the Joker mobile and why he wouldn't just kill Joker, I think that Batman has redeemed himself. He's redeemed his one rule, and that is that he doesn't kill. So I think that Batman Bruce Wayne does not kill in the DCEU, and we will never see him do that again. I could ramble on, and I'm going to keep repeating myself, so I'm just going to end it there. I don't think Batman kills. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and are you happy about the fact that Batman may or may not be killing in the DCEU in the future or in Suicide Squad? And let me know what you thought about this video. My name's Slikmof, and we'll see you in the next one.